All right, here we are. We're doing the thing. Remove from sphere. I'm sorry, boo. That got us an infamy to do it too, but Bohemia and the Danubian Confederation. Are you guys at war or something? Why do you guys both want... Like, sure, I'll take peace with both of you, but don't start anything, you know? I just want you to be around if I do ever declare war. If I click war to acquire my core, what, they will not accept, they will not accept, they will not accept, they will not. Nobody wants to be a part of this. And Burgundy, Spain, and Venice are all allied. Yeah. Nobody wants to be a part of my wars because we're so evil. But at the same time, who is conquering? Kazakh Khanate, I swear to God, this is my land. I just took an infamy point so that I could attack it. And now you're gonna... What are you... Who? In Württemberg. You want me to go to war with Württemberg. And Württemberg isn't allied with anyone. Sure, we're at war. And while we're at war, let's declare war. Acquire our core state of Tanotuva. So, many wars. You guys... All the way in, all the way in, all the way in, all the way down, and you. There. We've begun invasion. And you can perhaps just march straight to their capital. And yeah, whatever. You guys, I have a lot of troops in the area because I didn't know who I was going to invade. We'll go in through there. Scandinavia is upset with us as always. Montenegro, you want to be part of our sphere, my dude? Increase opinion. Just in case you were missing it, we just got rid of this big empire here from our sphere. No, we don't like laissez-faire. So you can see our influence, a whole bunch of stuff, and in through here, and potentially these ones soon. So that's going well for us. Are you... Okay, you are all one. And then we did have all this, and we're working on these as well. But once we conquer this for ourselves, will be good. Also, we're sending colonists. But I don't know where this country came from. Is it new? Did Japan create it as like and release it as a colonial something? They've got opium problems though. Sucks to suck. Hopefully we don't when we get there. Yeah, we'll fund all this stuff as well. Great job, capitalists. New factories. Opening up everywhere. Sometimes they do stupid factories, but right now I can't open any anyway. You need to be bigger. I mean, we don't even have enough of the materials, but clearly it's a profitable enough factory that people want to work there. Honestly, there's nothing holding me back from just expanding everything. The biggest thing for holding me back actually is the fact that we have so many things producing already, but you can see that we already have the resources for all this stuff. So, lots of infrastructure being built. Oh, do we own you? Railroad, let's go. And life is good, basically. I'll let you know how this war goes. So the war was a bit of a snoozer. We just marched down. They surrendered. We gained all that land, which includes a lot of coal, rare earth minerals and stuff. We also got our next colony down, so we are continuing this way. Though perhaps we should be looking to declare war. But see, there's nothing to declare war on for Japan because they don't actually own this land. But we have cores on it, but we can't declare war on them because we have to declare war on the overlord. I just don't really know how that works when I'm like, dude, I want to get your land. And the same thing down here. Like, we want this land, but we can't make it happen for some reason. And we just can't take on the extra infamy either. So perhaps now, Dungar Empire, in terms of great power, do we want to work to have you back in our core? That's my question. Like, you could be back in a satellite of us again. I wouldn't mind. But we'll let you know. Okay, listen up. One thing I realized, this bad boy down here. We forgot to come back and finish him off. So, big armies just showed up, declare war, restore the order of things. Sorry, boo. Big armies coming in to say hello. Uh-oh. International crisis? Oh my lord. So this is a crisis mechanic. As a great power, we can join one side or the other. The Danubian Confederation is taking the side of the Belgian Confederacy, whereas Vinland has support from Burgundy. And this is crisis over the rightful territories. And I assume, if we look at like a diplomatic map mode here, see how Vinland considers all of this its land, whereas the Belgian Confederacy considers all of Belgium and this its land. So they have a lot of cores on each other, and I don't know whose plate it is. Basically, they want to acquire Vinland, and Vinland is saying, no, we don't want to be a part of you. And Burgundy's willing to fight on that side, whereas the Danubian Empire is willing. So whether or not Vinland gets amalgamated into the Belgian Confederacy is up to whether Burgundy and the Danubian Confederation can decide what happens based on world powers. And people may join one side or the other. If they... We'll see what happens. We don't want to back one side just right away because it's so far away. We'll have such a hard time influencing the war. But also, like, if we joined in, let's say on the acquire Vinland side, then, well, Burgundy could promise, hey, Bohemia or Scandinavia, if you join us, you'll get to fight the Russians and we'll promise you territory. And that could escalate the conflict, and there's a whole bunch of bad news bears that could come out of that. So for now, we're chilling. We're happy with our infrastructure. We're happy with our wars. We're thinking about kicking this bad boy out of our sphere as well, just so we can take our rightful course. But other than that, things are good. Oh, and Circassia. Yeah. We're just occupying this country. I forgot we were doing a war, actually, for a second there. Oopsie. But yeah, we'll go kill them. Get some canned food. We're not worried about war exhaustion. Prestige? No, we always want prestige, baby. And their army's destroyed. Oh, Protectorate. So we're ready to see this land over here. Create Protectorate, baby. So that's ours. All this stuff is just too icy. It's too icy and Arctic for us. So we'll see what we can do, though. I mean, I really want to declare war with you, but I don't actually know the mechanism for that. Can we declare war on you? Demand concession? Like, we... Ooh. Punitive. I don't really think we need to do that. What I really want is, like, this land here would give us a port, and that port would give us access to all of this frickin' all these colonies. Oh my god, it's all Chinese colonies. Holy crap. And Japanese as well. So, you know, maybe we do want to start some fights over here. Maybe we don't. We don't have any cores on this bad guy. Bad guy. I'm the bad man. But we'll keep you in the loop. Let you know soon. Just checking in to say, oopsies, I kicked these people out of our sphere of influence and then invaded the crap out of them. But I mean, like, it was an accident, right? I was just trying to get the Russian people protected. So really, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. We're just doing what we had to do. Also, look at this font size. Russia, baby. Though we need better life rating for all these last Arctic areas. And I need to figure out how to piss off Japan so that I can add the war goal to take my rightful clay all the way through to Kamchatka. But yeah, just checking in. Just saying that we're taking out another horde or Conet here. Same thing down here with this Conet. Need to declare war on them. But otherwise, Beautiful. We still have all of this in our sphere of influence. We did lose these guys, but how long is our truce? Must be a while. And then we'll bring them back. We'll convince them that we're great. Also, we kind of are really looking to go to war with the Polish-Lithuanians here, but for the longest time they were mobilized and at war with the Ming Empire. I'm just gonna call them Ming. It's fine, even though it's King Empire. They wanted military access from us, and I was laughing and spitting at them because from our land they can get all the way to their enemy here in China. Because Russia, obviously, is a big place, and we border a lot of people. It might have been fun to let them do it just so they lost men, but I didn't want them to get anything out of the war, basically. I didn't want them to be successful. That would have been painful. So, anyways, we'll let you know once we declare another one. And just like that, peace has been accepted, and Russia is looking better than ever. Ho, 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 ho. Still lots to conquer, especially here in the West. So let's start to gear up for that. The only problem is that our allies will not accept the call to arms, so it's something that we're going to have to do alone. But at the same time, they have allies in Hungary and the Sublime Ports. So, like, it's not just their army of 107. It's this army of 41 and this. So it's basically 200 army. And then there's the mobilization of the poor and all the other stuff. It's going to be a dastardly conflict just to get these series of provinces. We'll see what we can do. We also don't want to look like the bad guy in all this, because then that would just be bad. So let's take all of these armies and start marching them back to the western front here, because I think that we're done expanding to the west for a bit. We've done a lot of great work. We've got some new boats coming in. Everyone's super excited about that. A couple Man of Wars didn't decide to come to our main fleet. I mean, really, 3 ironclads at this point and lots of antiquated ships. But anyways, we'll see you soon. So, funny story. I was looking around going, okay, well, you know what? Why don't we actually declare war against Scandinavia? Wouldn't that be a good one? Their only ally is Aragon instead of Spain. Aragon's much weaker and stuff. And, you know, funny story. I'm rolling in here, lining up my troops, going, oh, well, I guess I could shift them up to here. And I go, what are these? Oh, just a casual army of so many thousand men who I left in Scandinavia, like in Finland, northern Finland, since back when we had the big war for Novgorod. So for the last 15 years, we've had 20,000 Russians living off the land. Definitely could have used these troops from time to time, but apparently that wasn't something that we were interested in doing. We'll commission more ironclads from the international world. Fish output's going up. Very good. We're getting some of our basic technologies. We're also getting a couple of naval technologies. I went down a couple of them. I got the steamers. That's where it got us some stuff. And now we'll actually be able to build ironclads and monitors and stuff ourselves. Though pre-dreadnought all the way through dreadnoughts and modern battleships, I mean, it's not something that we're going to rush for. We still have so much, like, industry and culture. Like, commerce, man. Commerce is good. Like, why am I not in the commerce area? But we just haven't needed the money, quite frankly. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll update you soon. Okay, literally, like, no time has gone by, and a huge rebellion just kicked out. I mean, it's not that huge. But I'm laughing because down here in the south, they actually... Ooh, we can combine you. Jumped right on our dude. So we actually have like a defensive bonus here. Actually, maybe we don't have a defensive bonus. I don't see anything. But pew, pew, pew. Destroying them. And then now that that's done, we can collapse in and absolutely crushing the rebels. Lovely, lovely stuff. Look at all these. You win, you win, you win. They're going south. We don't need to send the whole army, though. You guys should go here, and then this is a good time. Let's reorganize so that we're ready to fight the Scandinavians. How about that? Because I think that's what we want to do. I mean, we'll leave an army in the south, obviously, to stop Aragon from coming in. Maybe we can put our fleet in the Gulf of Varna. and then no transport fleets can get through. We actually have transport ships ourselves. I built them just in case, but we shouldn't need them. We shouldn't need them, right? We won't need them. So anyways, rebellion put down. You saw it yourself. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Rebellion put down. Everyone's happy. Let's go line up some troops up here for no reason, just for sightseeing, and we'll see where we go. Ladies and gentlemen, acquire state on Scandinavia, call allies, they will accept almost all of them. Look at that. Scandinavia. Oopsies, I'm just doing it right away because I don't want to give a chance for our allies to get second thoughts. Boom, baby. Huge war. Joining in. I wish I could say just call in the people that would accept. But just like that, Scandinavia is at war with a tremendous number of people all throughout the east. And we're here to get our cores back. So march into the Baltics. Let's go. Obviously the Baltics being over here, and then Finland. Good stuff. Big forts on the borders and stuff that we're gonna have to deal with. If we go into here, this gives us a tremendous amount of vision around the north. And look at that, there's big combats at sea as well. Very, very good. Increased conscription time. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. This is fine. And then the only other thing is you. No, not the army. The navy. Let's create a new unit with all of these. Excuse me. With all of the ships that are just for transporting people. Because we don't need those right now. And then military ships out here. Good stuff. So hopefully nothing comes through. We also have our allies down in here, right? So you can see who our real friends are. So we'll see what happens to Aragon if anybody decides to go in for it. I mean, little Albanian fleet here. Montenegro's on it. Big invasion. There was a battle. And there might be another one here as this small country tries to mobilize its people for war. And yeah, big battles at sea. Here we go. It seems like most of the heavy fighting might actually happen in Central Europe, where Bohemia, if I know, yeah, they want their clay to the north. Scandinavia wants theirs. Danubian Empire wants all of it. We'll see what happens. I'm excited, and I'll update you as the siege goes on, or if anybody tries to break through. We have such big armies down here, though. Like, right? They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare. And our allies in Wallachia and Moldavia down here have decided to go for the walk. They're going to come up and help us. We love it. Update you soon. Just a quick update. Conquering is happening. The boys are winning over here. Lots of good stuff. We've got our fleet chilling out. And even our allies from the Middle East, Persia and the different kingdoms down there, are all marching up to help us out as we go in to conquer. Maybe we can do this. And that should catch an army out cold. We are taking losses. Same thing with up here. Maybe we will force a retreat to get our people out of some of these bad conflicts here. I don't know how we're losing so badly. Bad roll. 3 against an 8. 1 against a 3. Bad river crossing. No infantry. It's pretty surprising, actually. Please retreat. Okay, good. I mean, most of our good army is down here in the Baltics, just wrapping things up. You can see. So soon we'll be up there and things will be good. And not to mention a massive, massive army down here. Courland. Is there anything to add a war goal from you? Place in the sun. You have a colony? Could take a lot of infamy for this, but I don't really want any of your guys' colonies out here, I don't think. Well, I don't know. What does Scandinavia have as places in the sun? Oh. You've got this. Luzon, Visaya, Mindanao. So if we go here, add war goal. Let's not go over 25. Place in the sun. Can't even see the frickin' names because Scandinavia is too long. Visaya? Oh, sorry, place in the sun. That's 4 places. Luzong is 4 places. $5.5 infamy is just not worth it. I don't need those colonies. I don't need them. I don't need them. We're conquering European stuff. Let's go. A lot of troops. A lot of men nearby here. A lot of Russian armies actually retreating, unfortunately, as well. And Luca wants an alliance with us. Are you Luca? Hessen Castle. Milan, Luca, you want to be my ally. Why would I ally you? Everybody here wants to conquer Italy. Well, Luca, let's influence you like a great power should. And yeah, let's get involved in all of these politics. We love it. Anyways, we'll let you know once we punch through a couple more of the Scandinavians. Look, it seems like they've come back to bite, but there's so many troops down here with the Germans. Oh, the Aragonians. I wonder if they got military access to march through here. Are Aragonians? Argonians? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this actually Aragon here? Look at that. Is this LL Mine in here? Famous place for the World War II campaign in North Africa. Anyways, I'll be back. Alrighty, we did a bunch of big battles. Let's let this one finish, just to finish off some of their troops here. Because I want the Scandinavians to be as weak as possible. Yep, there we go. Big losses. And peace offer from Scandinavia. And cut down to size. Somebody else added that. Oh my god. We keep everything that we've gained. Now you here, you're protected by Russia. And I told them you are... Oh, you're in my sphere. I was like, you better release them because I want to conquer them. And I have been having a hard time figuring out how to do that. So now we have more people in our sphere of influence. We got troops that we're bringing out. But look at this beautiful land. Beautiful land. What? This is Karelia? Karelia. Are you in here? Oh, are you not a state? Let's let it ride for a second. Karelia. Maybe it was really built up. There it is. Look at that. It's got factories in it and people, and that's good. And Irkutsk is ready to be a colonial province, or from a colonial province to like a state, which is very fun. So good stuff. Russia is becoming more and more industrial. Things are happening. We just finished our naval technology, so we're building a couple more boats. And I think it's time to get some commerce here. Double standard tax efficiency. I mean, what's culture here? I mean, we could get research points times 100. Could get research points times 100. I mean, our research is so bad. Let's get it. Let's get it. We gotta. I mean, we need the times 100 just to barely have a chance here. And then one sec. You want to be in my sphere. Who is it? Who is it? It's you. Montenegro. You. Add to sphere. There we go. So just like that, we look at our sphere. We have these little countries in here. People are fighting over the little countries in Italy, but we now have Lucca as our ally thing. Pskov is in ours, and then all throughout here. And we are going to get these lands back, I have no doubt. Cokeland, I mean, you're close. We just need 50 more influence, and they'll be in our sphere. And Kashmir, I think, is a similar piece. You know, they're not important countries, But I still want them to be part of our big expanse here. So, good stuff. Russia's looking like Imperial Russia, but we do need to get all the way into, like, the end of Poland. So there's lots of conquest to be done. Rebel factions are organizing in our country. Well, you know, we got good schools. We just need to get our child labor sorted. That's all. That's all. Anyways, we'll let you know. Oh, and just a side note, in the Great Powers list, we are at 4, and we are there pretty solidly. Polish Lithuania is a little bit behind us. Soldiers and armies and leaders versus we got a huge soldiers and army and leaders. So we could probably take them on in a fight if it wasn't for all their friends. But our overall score is 700, way behind Burgundy and the United Republic. Presidential dictatorship? What happened to you, my dude? What happened? And also, they've been scrambling for Africa here, so Burgundy's doing stuff there. Who's this? Spain? Spain has some land. Everybody's been doing some stuff. I would love to colonize some myself, but obviously we're colonizing the back 9 here. We have a lot of colonial power, though, with our newfound fleet. So perhaps, I don't know, we could build more ironclads, but should we? Commerce Raider. The ironclads are just better. But what if we could get monitors? That's got guns. What if we got steel steamers to build cruisers, torpedo attack and hull? What if we got a battleship or a dreadnought? I'm just saying. What if? That's all. Anyways, I'll let you know.